Okay, we're hitting another spot. Oklahoma Territorial Museum. Doesn't this look fun? You ready to go in? Decided I should show you a picture of the wall. Look at that, totally cool. I think it's windy here. We're gonna go in and check this out. Seniors, $5. Look at this beauty we're greeted by.
So what was this building used for before it was?
Go ahead, I like to hear it.
For the museum, but it was built to be attached to the Carnegie Library as part of.
Oh.
Larry?
Yeah.
You can take the elevator, but I'm taking these stairs.
Okay. This is gonna be hard to read in here. But Oklahoma was part of the Louisiana Purchase. See it in there? That's all Louisiana Purchase. Woohoo! I wonder why they called it Louisiana Purchase when it was that much. Interesting. Dark in here, so this is going to be interesting.
Where are we at right now? We're like right here. Did we go past the Canadian River?
I think we did.
Movement of Native Americans into Oklahoma.
So where did you say is across from Ariel?
Well, so if you're looking.
Here's Fort Smith. So where is she?
Wow.
So come down and look at this map.
Because here's.
There's a lot.
So if we're looking.
Because we're not seeing.
Look at all the treasures.
Those ours doing. Kickapoo. Is that Edmund's actually on this one?
I don't know how they
Train
can
car.
see these things.
How cool is this? I know it's really dark. We're in Oklahoma, in case you couldn't tell. Railroads.
So that's clock.
This is the other side of that wagon.
Writing everything down. Oh, danger, Will Robinson. So if you remember.
Oh, look at all the treasures in here. This is like an encampment.
So is this the right side?
There's kind of a tent in there with a bed. And look at all this stuff.
Oh wait, look, so this is real.
They got food. This must have been all the railroad people. Or maybe it was, I don't know what it is. Look at that. Some little bitty shoes and a doll and a dress. Totally cool. I'd wear those shoes. Oh, little baby ones. A git fiddle. I think my mom had that same clock. How very cool. Wow. An old Sears catalog. How fun is that? I used to buy my kids' school clothes at Sears. Oh, typesetting drawers. I used to set type for a book company. Book binding company, I should say. Look at that. It's been a long time since I saw typesetting drawers. But I used to set type for them. How fun. I think that's a female, but that face looks rough. Isn't this cool? And we have some weeds. Somebody's done a lot of great paintings in here. That is totally cool. Totally cool. We're going into the land office. Homestead. Testimony of claimant. Wow. That's old. Okay. Captain David L. Payne, Pioneer, Oklahoma, 1885. That must be Payne's lecture, Oklahoma, admit one.
$1.95. Look at these trunks.
Oh, little kids' clothes. Wow. How cool is that? A hat and a trumpet. Or bugle. I guess that would be a bugle, right? Because it doesn't have buttons. It's a bugle.
What was $1.13?
Oh, a beautiful quilt. A gun. Wow. We're on the second floor and there is a humongous flag. Let's go see what it says. United States 46-star flag presented to the state of Oklahoma by the city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on July 4, 1908. The star on the lower corner is embroidered Oklahoma, July 4th. How cool is that? Sleeping City, Guthrie, after 1910. Huh. Temporary Capitol building. Can't really, it's really dark in here, so I'm lucky I'm getting anything. The first state flag. This is silverware from Lee Heckens Hotel in Oklahoma City. And here's the chair. Belonged to the Secretary of State, Bill Cross. Trip to the Guthrie. Removal of the Capitol. Stealing the Capitol has never been the policy of the present governor of Oklahoma to let another man get to first base before he gets there himself. I don't know what that meant, but okay. Ribbon worn by the Oklahoma City representative to first inauguration in November 1607. And a doorknob from the Governor Haskell suite, an official souvenir ribbon of the first inauguration. Cool beans. Theodore Roosevelt. Battle of the Ratify the Constitution. Copy of the Oklahoma Constitution. Guest ticket to the Constitutional Ball in 1906. Woo! The outcome. And we have a really cool desk here. This first thing is a letter written by Thad D. Rice, delegate to the Constitutional Convention, to Nick Garrett of Eagle City, Oklahoma, asking for support of Charles Haskell for governor. Envelope from B.E. Bryant Kotobo, OT, delegate to the Constitutional Convention. The desk used at the Constitutional Convention. Interesting. A lot of people's faces. Constitutional Convention. Don't you love it? The lighting is horrible. Sorry. Doing the best that I can. Cool. Charles N. Haskell. This is a signature page from Oklahoma Constitution draft. This is a chair used by William Murray as president of the Constitutional Convention. William Murray. The Con. Guthrie City Hall. Electing representative to the Con. This one's the candidate's card for the Constitutional Convention. The pamphlet from the Republican Territorial Committee. Button supporting Oklahoma statehood. An enabling act for Oklahoma statehood. Cool beans. That one is the official ballot for the ratification of the Sequoia Constitution. A copy of the Sequoia Constitution dedicated to Charles Haskell from C. McIntosh. Wow. Snake Rebellion. These are really hard to read because it's really dark. This one is the document shows a detail of an allotment given to Ben Williams, a Freedom of the Creek Nation, Pleasant Porter, Chief of Creeks, signed in August of 1902. That one is allotment deed for Joseph Harjeshi of the Creek Nation. That one is handkerchief from Chikusha IT supporting single statehood. And here we have, this is appeal of protest to the action of the United States government by the 5 civilian tribes. Signers referred to the allotment and citizenship movement of the submission of the weak to the impatient violence of the strong. With some not so good times back then. What do we got over here? Okay, that's kind of gross. We have some, okay, a gun. According to the Marshal Nix, this Derringer was taken from Bill Doolin after his arrest and confinement in the Guthrie Federal Jail. Can't see it very good, can you? Again, lighting is everything. treasures. Old movies. Somebody taking a nap. And their saddle. Taken off of a bank robber. Oh, must be bulletproof, right? Okay. We have a jail. Early handcuffs and leg cuffs, leg irons.
Served 14 years in prison after
Chris Madsen's badges. U.S. Deputy Marshal Florence Hitchcock. Oh, look at this. We have a Talisman's Transfer and Bus Company. Stagecoach. Woohoo. Oh, look at this. Mothers often dress small boys in skirts until 3 or 4 years old. Okay, that's frightening. Cool. Toys were an assortment of homemade and store-bought. Ooh. This is kind of like a house. Okay, that's kind of sick. There's a coffin in the middle. Mourning in a Victorian home. That's a pretty organ. Let's see the other door. Ooh, pretty dresses. Look at the sewing machine. Nice. This is somebody's sewing room. There's the top of their sewing machine. Pin cushions. Dress, look at that. That's back when they had to do some serious stuff. La baby. It looks like a flamingo one. With a rocking chair. Very cool. Crusaders Against Alcohol. Not that you can really see, but I think this is a bar in their room. There's a whole cabinet there, but you can't really see it because the lighting is poor. And a little teeny axe. A buckboard. How cool is that? And a bale of cotton. A fake bale of cotton, I think. Oh yeah, somebody's tore it up, but... Oh, serious book room. That's the ledger storage. And we're gonna have a house in here. I think somebody, you know, some of their houses were pretty small. Look at that. Well, you can't hardly see it, but this is the inside of the house. Very small. Stairs to go upstairs where they probably slept. Very small. Ooh, we're back outside. Okay, not really. A windmill, though. They have a windmill inside. With fun stuff. Truly fun stuff, right? This looks like man tools. This is a theater chair from the Brooks Opera House. Opera glasses in a case. How fun is that? Some musical instruments. A flute, a violin, and an accordion. How fun. Many schools following 1889 Landrum were ethnically integrated. However, by 1890, the creation of Oklahoma Territory, schools were more widely segregated. That's kind of sad. This is E.M. Washington, former clothing and textile professor at Langston University. Look at that, a reader. Student desk used at St. Mary's Catholic School. The schools opened the Guthrie prior to the public schools in the fall of 1889. And a quarterly report card of Nellie Murphy, dated 1904. Well, that was the tour of the museum, the Oklahoma Territorial Museum. What'd you think? Lighting was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Anyways, that's it, peeps. I hope this finds you absolutely amazing. Stay blessed. Until next time. Hey, you made it to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.